The Tournament of Power begins with Goku and Vegeta standing on nearly equal ground. That is, excluding Goku's temporary boost from Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. When Goku launches the Universe 7 Spirit Bomb at Jiren, effortlessly repels it in a mere blink, sending the energy back and triggering Goku's first awakening of Ultra Instinct Omen. Although he eventually loses the form, Goku receives energy from Frieza to stay in the fight. He later reactivates Ultra Instinct Omen during his battle against Kefla and gradually becoming stronger as the tournament progresses. Meanwhile, Vegeta finds his own breakthrough moment. When he charges up a final flash in Super Saiyan Blue against Jiren, it's powerful enough to make Jiren actually defend himself, a major contrast to the earlier Spirit Bomb which Jiren easily deflected despite being pushed back by Goku in Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20. From here, the battle turns into an intense exchange between Goku, Vegeta, and Jiren, each pushing beyond their limit. As Goku powers up into Blue Kaioken times 20, Vegeta reflects on his pride, his promise to Saga, and the fate of the family, and the survival of Universe 7. Those emotions ignited something deep within him, and in that moment, Vegeta transcends his limits, unlocking Super Saiyan Blue evolution. According to the director of Dragon Ball Super, this transformation is equal in power to Goku's Blue Kaioken. For a time being, Goku and Vegeta stand as equals once again, fighting side by side until Vegeta is finally eliminated by Jiren. Before being knocked out, however, Vegeta sacrifices the last of his energy to help Goku during the battle. Yet, even with this boost, Goku struggles against Jiren's overwhelming power. As Goku nears defeat, he once again glimpses that deeper state, a realm far beyond Ultra Instinct Omen, and finally ascends to Mastered Ultra Instinct. In this form, Goku's power reaches unprecedented levels, and he goes from being completely outmatched to effortlessly overpowering Jiren, even forcing the Pride Trooper to surpass his own limits. But despite Jiren's final burst of strength, it's not enough. Through a last-minute alliance with Frieza and Android 17, Goku secures victory, and Universe 7 wins the Tournament of Power. After the tournament, Goku admits he can no longer access either version of Ultra Instinct, leaving his only previous forms including Blue Kaioken, which stands on equal footing with Vegeta's Blue Evolution. However, if the two were to face off immediately after the tournament, Vegeta would likely edge out a narrow victory, and the reason lies in stamina. Goku's Kaioken technique strains his body, causing muscle fatigue over time, while Vegeta's evolution form appears far more stable. In fact, Vegeta was able to re-enter the form after exhausting nearly all of his energy against Toppo using his enhanced final explosion technique. So, by the end of the Tournament of Power arc, Vegeta holds the advantage, but only the slimmest margin. Dragon Ball Heroes takes things to an entirely another level. It's arguably even more intriguing than Dragon Ball Super in how it continuously pushes Goku and Vegeta to outdo one another. Capsule Corp Goku and Vegeta are alternate versions of their Super counterparts. Chronologically, they've experienced all of Dragon Ball Z, the Dragon Ball Z movies, and everything in Super up to the Broly movie. Heroes doesn't directly incorporate events from the manga, so their story ends around that point. When it comes to power, the difference between them and their main timeline self is very staggering. Several tiers above doesn't even begin to describe it. As Heroes progress, Capsule Corp Goku and Vegeta gain forms and abilities that make even Mastered Ultra Instinct and Blue Evolution look completely outdated. Chronologically, the Prison Planet arc takes place after the Tournament of Power and before the Broly movie. At the start, Goku and Vegeta are seen training under Whis once again, and it's heavily implied that they're nearly equal in strength. Though Goku might have a slight edge, the session is unexpectedly interrupted when Future Mai arrives on Beerus' planet with troubling news. Future Trunks was supposed to join them for training but has mysteriously vanished. Moments later, a mysterious figure named Fu appears and reveals that Trunks has been taken to a place known as the Prison Planet, officially setting the events of Arc into motion. Upon arriving there, Capsule Corp Goku immediately runs into Xeno Goku and in typical Goku fashion mistakes his alternate version for an enemy. This misunderstanding sparks an interesting confrontation. Both Gokus waste no time transforming into their strongest accessible forms, Super Saiyan 4 for Xeno Goku and Super Saiyan Blue for Capsule Corp Goku. The outcome of their duel depends on which version of Heroes you reference. In the anime and manga, the fight remains inconclusive, suggesting that Super Saiyan Blue Capsule Corp Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Xeno Goku are roughly equal, though Blue initially catches Xeno Goku off guard. In the game version, however, Capsule Corp Goku emerges victorious, implying that Super Saiyan Blue surpasses Super Saiyan 4. Interpret that as you will, but the comparison becomes even more fascinating as the story progresses. Not long after, CC Goku and CC Vegeta face off against a terrifying new foe, Cumber, an ancient Saiyan unleashed on the prison planet by Fu. Despite fighting in his base form, Cumber's power is overwhelming, so immense that even Goku and Vegeta at their peaks struggle to hold their ground. Not even Future Trunks, who once defeated Zamasu using the power of hope, can even make a dent in him. To put that into perspective, Trunks' Hope Sword was strong enough to succeed where Super Saiyan Blue had failed. Despite that, base Cumber not only matches Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, he arguably overpowers him. Even Blue Kaioken Vegeta, one of the strongest fusions to exist, can't overcome Cumber's raw might. Things escalate further when Cumber transforms into a Golden Grade 8, and later even Super Saiyan 3, completely outclassing both CC Goku and CC Vegeta. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta even wins a beam struggle against Cumber, something Blue Vegeta couldn't manage, but still due to the strain of the fusion and narrative writing, Xeno Vegeta eventually defuses before he can finish the job. Just as hope begins to fade, CC Goku steps forward and activates Mastered Ultra Instinct, and what follows is complete domination. Goku effortlessly overwhelms Cumber, the same Cumber who had toyed with Blue Kaioken Vegeta and even pushed back Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. This moment strongly implies that Mastered Ultra Instinct sits above even fusion tier power within hero scaling. While Xeno Vegeto's diffusion technically prevented him from securing victory, the fact remains that CC Goku's MBY utterly annihilates Cumber with ease. By the conclusion of the prison planet, it's clear that Goku once again stands above Vegeta, reaffirming their long-standing power dynamic, at least for now. Goku was fighting opponents far beyond Vegeta's reach, defeating enemies that not even a fusion could overcome. And yes, it's important to remember that Dragon Ball Heroes at its core is a promotional series meant to sell merchandise. Because of that, the scaling can get wild and exaggerated at these times. The Universe Conflict Saga picks up immediately after the events of the Prison Planet arc. At this point, CC Goku and CC Vegeta have been separated, and Goku's fate remains unknown following the destruction of the Prison Planet. The explosion occurred right after Goku's battle with Ka, leaving everyone uncertain whether he survived. Before they have a chance to relocate him, however, Vegeta and Trunks are approached by the Supreme Kai of Universe 6, who urgently request their assistance. The universe is under attack by a mysterious group known as the Core Area Warriors, led by a powerful being known as Heart. Heart's ultimate goal is nothing short of divine rebellions. He seeks to destroy Zeno, the Omni King who governs all 12 universes. The Hearts believe that no god should hold dominion over mortal existence, arguing that mortals deserve the freedom to determine their own destinies. Considering Zeno's casual ability to erase entire universes with a simple wave of his hand, Heart's ideology and motivation carry a certain logic, even if his methods are extreme. As the conflict unfolds, Vegeta continues to grow stronger, unlocking the Super Saiyan Blue evolved form to push his limits further. However, despite these impressive gains, Goku still stands leagues above him. It's soon revealed that Goku survived the prison planet explosion thanks to none other than the Grand Priest, the father of all angels and the most powerful among them. The Grand Priest takes Goku under his wing, personally training him to refine his Ultra Instinct abilities and prepare for the upcoming battle. The results of his training are nothing short of astonishing. Under the Grand Priest's guidance, Goku not only learns to activate Ultra Instinct Omen at will, but he also grows powerful enough to defeat a tough one named Orin, who had taken control of Vegeta's body and previously overwhelmed an even stronger version of Trunks. This feat clearly reaffirms Goku's dominance over Vegeta during that arc. However, the balance between them begins to shift in the following storyline, the New Space-Time War Saga. This arc is particularly fascinating when it comes to power scaling, as it finally gives Vegeta the spotlight in both in terms of development and raw strength. The key takeaway is Vegeta finds himself battling Turles, an even more powerful version of Cumber. It's here that Vegeta's true evolution begins, setting the stage for his most defined growth in Dragon Ball Heroes. Turles eventually unveils a new transformation known as the legendary Evil Saiyan form, a state that gives him a wild, almost Super Saiyan 3-like appearance paired with a dark, ominous aura that radiates immense power. It's later revealed that this very transformation is the same one Cumber originally used in the first arc of Dragon Ball Heroes, a form that was powerful enough to fight on par with and even surpass Vegeta Blue. Now, with Turles wielding it and having grown far stronger than both Cumber and Vegeta, he became a serious threat. However, his arrogance proved to be his downfall. In an attempt to force Vegeta into embracing his darker Saiyan instincts, Turles tries to make him share his corrupted ki. But much like when Babidi once tried to control him with the Majin magic, Vegeta resists. Instead of succumbing, he takes the control of the power and turns it into his advantage, unlocking a completely new transformation, Super Saiyan Blue Control Berserk. With this new form, Vegeta completely overwhelms Turles and Cumber, despite having only just obtained it. Later, he trains alongside Goku to further refine and master his new power. Through this training, Vegeta's strength climbs to such an extraordinary level that his controlled Berserker form becomes equal to Goku's mastered Ultra Instinct, which Goku can now freely use. It's worth noting that Vegeta's transformation mirrors Cumber's original Berserk state, the same one that overpowered even Vitara Fusion, a clear sign of how extreme the Dragon Ball Heroes power scaling has become. By the end of these events, Vegeta, Goku, and even the Grand Priest stand as relative equals in terms of power, though one could argue that Goku still slightly holds the edge due to his experience and unquirky nature.